not just the education of the children, there should be some adult education which should come into force.
Correct, correct. Adult education, yes. Very important.
Technology is eating us up.
Technology, yes, yes, yes,
Right.
technology, correct. Even if you sit across the dining table, all are busy with their own mobiles. It is better to make a rule that don't bring mobiles to the dining table.
Hmm. That's what. That's what. I mean, yeah. It's. I mean, more than the necessities in life, we are addicted to the cell phone, right? So that is
Yes,
making us
addicted,
inhuman.
addicted, yes, correct one.
And sense of humor, or having basically the sense of humor, gives us this edge over the others in the workplace or in a public place as well. So the people who are humorous or who have a good sense of humor are able to attract a good environment around them. That's
Yeah,
the reason also in the workplace people find it very interesting or fascinating to talk to a person who is humorous, who has a good sense of humor, right? Is
yes,
able to bind people with his own words. Always, in a public place, in neighborhood, in workplace, you will always find yourself more fascinated towards the people who can make
who are,
others laugh.
yes, humorous nature that keeps them in a group.
Hmm. Hmm. Right, right. Yes. Now we have this other topic as well regarding to the rural development. Would you want to speak on that, or would you want to speak on the main topic that we have?
No, rural development also I can speak, but from where to speak and how much I have to speak is
Now you can
this
talk
thing.
about what are the problems that rural areas are facing first.
Yeah,
You can talk
yes,
about what are the lack of resources they are facing with, what are the challenges
and
they have, what are the
time
changes
to
that we have witnessed, and how much of changes are needed right now to
still,
implement.
still,
Yes.
yes, time to time to time, the areas in which development is needed is changing and it differ. When we were small children at that time, even power supply was a problem. Not all small villages had that electricity and transportation also, good roads also. But now in here, as far as my knowledge, in Maharashtra, almost all small villages are with the power connections. Roads, we cannot say. Roads are there, transportation is there, but roads are of not good conditions. And to speak about literacy, literacy percentage is increased nowadays, and almost up to about metric level. It has education is free, so percentage of school going or getting passed up to 10th standard is increased. Water supply or supply of pure water is still not to that level. Means, and a drought is also they are facing many areas. But good water supply is still a challenge. Not clean, and this many cities or towns are facing. About technology. Technology has reached almost all corners nowadays because we see all the all generation people with the mobiles, and
Hmm.
because of COVID, digital literacy is increased.
Hmm.
Development in rural areas also, they show us that QR code, or you don't you have that scanning this thing. Yes,
Hmm.
in many of the areas we have reached or we have succeeded uh, uh, beyond our imagination, but still proper roads I have seen in many areas, the maintenance of roads, and awareness about the environment. awareness of preserving natural source resources. Those things are not yet reached to all the corners because I have seen many people burning their this thing wooden waste. Instead of burning, they can save them or use them in a different way. Yes, so many problems are still making aware of the treasures or natural resources are not
Hello, hello. Yeah. Hello.
ah, I can hear.
Yeah.
You are audible. For you, any problem
Yes, you were not audible. Your
now?
screen went
Ah,
blank, and you were
acha.
not audible for a few seconds.
Array, now
Hmm.
it is okay?
Now it's fine. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Go ahead. You were saying something, and I lost you. Actually, you were saying
Uh,
about something. I just forgot. What was it last?
na-
Then something.
preserving natural resources, that awareness is lacking among the rural areas. They are rich with the natural resources, but preserving them is not yet known to them. And
Hmm.
roads are not properly maintained because of that. Still, in corners of many areas, transportation is not good.
Hmm. Right, right. So, yes, we talk about the rural development. So, yes, there are plenty of things actually. Why is rural development important? Because as we know, roughly around 50 to 60 percentage of India's population still lives in the rural areas.
Ah,
Right. So
yes.
obviously, the things which can improve the condition of the rural areas or that can bring about the rural development are basically improving the infrastructure such as roads, schools, and providing the access to all the amenities like health, education, and etc. Also, I would also add promoting sustainable agricultural practices is actually the key,
Sustainable. Yes,
you know,
correct, correct.
the
I
rural
forgot to
development.
add that. Yes.
Right, right. So the challenges basically, as we know, is obviously the limited resources. It is the lack of education, poor infrastructure. I mean, it has been ages now, but we are still, in that entire phase where the rural areas do not even have a good hospital. Forget
Yeah,
about multi-speciality. Hmm.
I forgot to tell you about health, proper health care, and amenities are not at all available. Even if the hospitals are there, government hospitals are there, but they are without proper trained doctors because doctors don't want to locate at that. Uh,
Hmm. That's what.
in the
So.
rural. Mm, mm,
Hmm. Yeah, that's what like the I mean the soul of India, lives in our villages actually.
yeah,
But
true.
indeed, the government is not doing anything for that in that respect, right? Uh, yes, of course, we talk about the roads and all. Although the condition of the roads have, to a certain extent, improved than what it was before, the constructions and the infrastructure regarding the roadways and other facilities have improved to a certain extent, but still
Yes,
there's a huge gap which needs to be filled. Right? There's a huge gap that we need to bridge
yes.
when it comes to the other amenities like
Again, something happened.
education. Hello. Yeah, your video got stuck. I don't know, video got stuck actually. But I can hear you, I feel. Can you hear me?
Network issue, I think.
Hmm. You're getting disconnected again and again. I don't know what is
Uh-huh.
happening.
Uh, no, but
Hmm.
mine it is showing correction. Okay. I checked it. Let. Okay.
You got disconnected again. You the screen went blank. Okay,
Okay.
I don't know. Fine, that's okay. So the thing is, hospitals. When we talk about healthcare, so you wouldn't even find a proper hospital there in the rural areas. Forget about the multi-speciality hospitals. The normal hospitals do not even have doctors. They do
Yeah.
not have
Yeah.
doctors to treat the patients. So obviously the
Yes.
patients have to rush to the nearest city to get the treatments done. In
In
case of
case of
emergency,
emergencies. Yes. Correct. Same
right?
thing
And,
we are about to. One more
yes.
thing I forgot to tell you is that sanitary things. Those things are also not proper in villages.
Mhm. Yeah, sanitations are not good. There are no proper you can say drainage facilities. There are no proper,
Drainage. Mm.
they do not even have bathrooms. They do not even
Yeah.
have toilets, washrooms. They are
Washrooms. Yeah.
still the ones who use the open spaces, right? So this
Open
is,
spaces. Yes.
yeah,
That's
another
why
thing.
nowadays they are coming up with that portable
Mm,
toilets and washroom
mm, mm,
concept. They are
mm,
making arrangements for the same.
mm. Correct, but a lot remains to be done still, especially on the part of rural areas. Though it is
Mm.
shown on the papers that the government is spending huge sums of money, right, for the
Correct.
development of
Mm.
the rural areas, but I guess the benefits have not yet reached as
Reached.
desired.
Correct.
Right,
Correct.
one can still see the signs of poverty, dirt, heaps of dungs are lying here and there. There are potholes. There are like you can say uncovered drains. There are like
Uncovered.
I mean
Correct.
there is something wrong going everywhere in the rural areas. I feel right. Though
True.
dispensaries, we have dispensaries, doctors. Health centers. We don't have doctors and nurses.
Actors.
Right, the money
Yes.
lenders, they are just trying to loot the people, right? The money lenders are the ones who are just looting the people. Why? Because there is a lack. I feel, especially for the rural areas, not just the education of the children, there should be some adult education which should come into force.
Correct. Correct. Adult education. Yes. Very important.
Right. So there are so many people who are getting fooled by the other money lenders and the people, powerful people out there. They do not have money. They are always becoming victim to some or the other things. So I guess adult education is very important in the rural areas and also
And
in
what
certain other areas.
one more thing is that we are dependent on seasonal crops.
Yeah.
Um, huh. Because of that, the money is not in the hands of the
Hmm.
farmers, and
Hmm.
they have to take money from money lenders, and
Hmm.
uh, the, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. Okay, okay, start. Continue.
Yes. So I mean, like we can encourage some other, you can say employment opportunities like cottage industries, poultry farms, dairy farms,
Yes,
other
yes,
sort of
yes.
crops which can be, you can say, which can be grown all throughout the year. They should be encouraged, right? So this can actually also, government is doing its best to, giving out the subsidies to the industries if the industry set up their, basically the
Uh,
companies of it. Hmm.
to tell you, many of the youth is nowadays turning towards that farming and
Hmm.
what
Organic
we call it,
farming.
organic farming. Yes, organic
Hmm.
farming, and in cities also awareness is increased, and because of that we are all purchasing organic goods, and
Hmm.
nowadays farming is getting good response, we can say,
Exposure.
or
Hmm.
exposure and demand also.
Hmm.
Mm, yes, I
Hmm.
have come across, read the news somewhere that
Hmm.
after completing from IITs, there
Hmm.
many of them have started in Lucknow or somewhere that
Hmm.
farming and vegetable. and supply, organic vegetable supply.
Hmm.
And if such things continue, then it will create awareness, and good time will come for farming also.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, definitely. Even I have read it multiple times. Actually, there are many people who have left their high-paying jobs, especially six-digit, seven-digit figure salary, right, to indulge into organic farming, and they are doing pretty well. Right, so there's an increasing demand for the organic products in the market nowadays, especially for the
Mm.
tier one, tier two cities. Mostly in the tier one cities, we can see that lot many people now prefer the organic products more than the other local products or produced
Local.
products.
Yes.
So this has actually created this revolution where people are leaving up, their job, and they are quitting their job and they are into organic farming now. There
Yes.
are so many people who had been settled in abroad, and they came to India and started,
True.
organic
Yes.
farming.
Yes. Organic
Yes, this is
farms.
a good step.
Huh.
This will also, but I believe that this entire thing where these educated lot of people who are indulged into organic farming, they should try to, uh, involve more
Con-
people into their, uh,
Convince, or there should be chain of such things in small villages also. Chain of such shops. Correct.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Such activity
In
should.
Bihar, we already have it. Like, I just met one of the students. Hmm.
Yes. Today not no proper. Are you gone? I think your connection it is showing poor.
Even yours is showing red. I don't know what is happening
Acha.
from
Okay.
your end. I don't
Uh,
know what is
acha.
wrong.
Acha. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Uh, uh,
I don't know.
uh,
Okay, fine.
uh,
So even I had one of the student from Bihar, and he was into some sort of a government organization, right? And he said that his job is to train basically 2 to 3 women, right, in that locality about the, you can say, innovative organic farming techniques or agricultural techniques, and their job
right.
is to connect 20 other women or maybe
Yes.
50 other women, and that is how they are improving that condition in Bihar actually. So that was a very
Good.
good
Good.
step, I felt, and that should
Yes.
come about, in other states as well.
Okay.
Right,
That's
so
what these bachat gut here we call. I don't know. Self-help groups. Ah,
uh,
that network is very good to create such things.
hmm,
And to pass the
hmm,
ideas to rural people also, and
hmm.
awareness, creating the awareness among the rural women.
And the mindset also needs to change. There are so many things that government is providing. There are some free vocational courses and training that government is providing to these people, right? The below poverty line and the other people. But they are not ready, they are not willing to do it. They do not feel like.
Nowadays in schools also they are coming up with skill modules. In skill
Hmm.
module I have come across the one topic as herbal heritage. Means
Oh
there
wow.
we train to students, to teachers, go through that theory and get it done, 60% practical and only 40% theory.
Wow.
Means they will develop that kind of thinking or passion towards such things, na? If it
So
starts
what
at
is
school
it
level.
about? Herbal, like what was it?
Herbal heritage.
So how do they do it? Like what exactly does it involve? Do you have any idea?
They give a topic, mint cultivation, and
Oh,
topics every 1 month. Different different topics they give. Lemongrass cultivation,
oh wow.
harvesting. Subjects they are given, and it is for class 8 student. It is there.
Hmm.
Heritage, and teachers are also interested in getting it done in a proper way. Means we have selected a particular group of students who are keen towards this type of work,
Hmm.
and few of, because many students are students inclination is towards coding or
Hmm.
programming like that, but few students who are interested, those who are interested towards this, we have selected, and they are doing this one
Oh
very
wow.
nicely. Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, there are.